Hello, this is more than a podcast. This is my voice. So let's glow and go together. Hi, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my podcast. It's a pleasure to be with you today, and I hope you're enjoying this episode wherever you're listening from. Actually, for today, I had another topic, but as I started preparing for it, I realized that I need to be a little more specific and take more time to develop it properly. So I think that we'll save that conversation for another time. Instead, today we're talking about real identity. And the question is, who are you when nobody is watching? Not when you're posting on social media, not when you are surrounded by friends, by family, not when you're in church, when you're in school, not when you're trying to make a good impression. But who are you when nobody is watching, when you're alone? Who are you when there's no audience, no likes, no validation, no expectations? Because I believe that one of the greatest challenges of our generation is that we know how to create an image, but sometimes we struggle to know who we really are. We spend so much time showing people our highlights that we rarely stop to ask ourselves, who are we behind the scenes? Who are you when nobody is watching? What do your thoughts look like? What habits are shaping you? What values guide your decisions when no one will ever know what you choose? I think that character is not built in public. Character is revealed in private, and the truth is the person you are in secret eventually become the person you are in public. As Christians, I am Christian, and I know as Christian we know that God sees beyond appearances. He doesn't just look at what we do, he looks at our hearts. Not because he wants to catch us making mistakes, but because he cares about who are we becoming. So today I just simply want to invite you to reflect. If nobody knew your title, your achievement, your followers, your grades, your appearance, or your reputation, who would you be? And are you becoming this person, the person who truly want to be? I think that's a question worth thinking about. I'm like saying this a few times. Who are you when nobody is watching? Because I think this is one of the most important questions we can ask ourselves, because it forces us to move beyond appearances and take an honest look at our hearts. We live in a world where so much attention is given to what people can see. Our image, our achievement, our social media profiles, the way we dress, the way we speak, and even the way we present our faith. But none of those things fully define who we are. The truth is also that there is a vision of us that everyone knows, and there is a version of us that only we know. the thoughts we don't share, the struggle we hide, the fears, the dreams, the habits, and question that stays behind the closed door. And sometimes we become so busy maintaining an image that we forget to to nurture the person behind it. And that's why I love this question. It invites us to pause and reflect, not to judge ourselves, not to feel guilty, but to become more aware, because I'm always saying glowing and going, but growth begins with honesty. And if we don't know who we are, how can we know who we are becoming? And if we never take the time to look inward, we may spend years chasing an identity that was never truly ours. So today, I invite you to be real with yourself as you listen to this episode. Don't think about what others would answer. Think about your own life, think about yourself, think about your own journey, and ask yourself this simple but this powerful question: who am I when nobody is watching? Because the answer to that question reveals more about our character, our values, and our identity than almost anything else. So, guys, I was so happy today, and thank you for spending these few minutes with me. See you in the next episode. And remember, this is more than a podcast, this is my voice. So let's grow and go together. Bye.